Alright, what's up everybody? This is Ross from Rhett and Ross Trading Journey. And today I'm going to be going over Forex for all of my Forex followers. Which reminds me, please like and share this video. I really appreciate it. And we will be adding the Forex live stream back to the channel either later tonight or tomorrow. All right, so Forex. Forex is the foreign exchange market. What does that mean? Basically, it's a global, decentralized, or over-the-counter market for trading of currencies. The one I have pulled up here is the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Currently, it's going down. Let's see here. I do have it on 5-minute time frame. Yeah, here we go. All right. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when I first learned about Forex, I thought it was a scam. All I saw was Telegram posts and just links everywhere to, hey, come join or come trade Forex and, you know, you'll win big. And I was like, oh, well, that sounds like a scam. Okay. So I just recently, I'd say within the past year, started Forex trading. And let me tell you, I missed out on a lot. I should have been trading this my entire life, I feel like. All right, so I know a lot of you probably already know what Forex is, how to trade Forex. And if you don't, this is going to be the video for you, because it's just going to be a basic introduction on what it is, how to trade it, what things are called, just to help you out terminology wise. And I will be doing more videos as we go on. So let me know what you might want to hear or see, whether it's charting, what indicators I use, which as you can see here, I have the RSI and the stochastic. On my trading view, I have RSI. I will put stochastic on there, but I tend to focus more on RSI and the vision algo indicator while on trading view. And that's just my personal preference. I'll go over what my page is first. This page right here that I'm on is IG Forex. This is my broker that I use, and in my opinion, they're one of the best just because they keep it simple. Right here we have the sell and the buy, and let's see here. So I can click this, sell will be red, buy will be blue, and I can choose to place a trade. Now, right here, this little number between the sell and buy, this number is the spread. And what this is the difference between the sell and the buy. So if you calculate it, there is between 756 and 636, there is 12 between those two. You would say 120, but they don't count 0 at the end of that. So there's 12 in the two. Now that is a huge spread. We do not want to trade that currently. The reason why it's so wide at the moment is because the market just opened, I think 30 minutes ago, looking at the time. And so normally when I start trading, I will wait until later tonight, probably around, I'd say about 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. And it being that it's 3:25 currently. And by that time, the spread will have lessened to either 1, maybe 1.3. That's definitely a much better spread. Right here we have the size. So let's see here. Right now I have it on 2. All right, so with the sizes, instead of buying shares, you buy lots. And there are different kinds. The main one is the standard lot. That is, 1, 2, 3, 4, whole numbers. That is a standard lot. That's going to be worth 100,000 units per one. And it actually breaks it down right here. 100,000 national or notional. What this does is it also gives you a breakdown of how much you get every time this moves 1 pip. So if I was to get 1 lot and it moved 5 pips, I would get $50 for those 5 pips, since you get $10 per pip on a 1 lot move. So we have the standard lot, which is 1. Then we have 0.1, which is a mini lot. And I like the mini lots. This is a great way to scalp without using a whole bunch of money. So that's one of my favorites. And that's 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, as long as it's point, not just 1. Then we have 0.01. Now this is the minimum that IG Forex will do, and that is called a micro lot. And what this is you'll get 10 cents per pip movement. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up, especially if you're continuously going in and out of trades. Forex does not have a PDT rule or a cap on how many times you can go in and out of a trade. So you can trade Forex all day, every day, as long as the market's open. Market is open from Sunday afternoon to Friday afternoon. It closes, my time, Friday afternoon, and then opens back Sunday afternoon, like currently. Now, besides the micro pip, there is one more that IG Forex doesn't support yet. They may in the future. It is the nano lot, and basically what that one is 0.001, and that one is worth 100 units per nano lot. Right here, I just like leaving it on 1 as is. You do have a stop loss option with Forex. I personally do not set one. The only reason why is because it is kind of like crypto in that you can have some wild movements where it can be steady going like this, trading on a support, and then next thing you know, it could just drop off the earth all the way down here, or skyrocket up if you're in a sell position, and at that point you'll lose a ton of money in seconds. So I personally won't set a stop loss, just because in my opinion it always comes back to the position you're at. It may take a few weeks, but it always comes back eventually. I do set a take profit just because I like to scalp, and my take profit, depending on if I have 1 lot or a mini lot, I'll set it usually for, I'd say, $20 maybe. Some of you might not think that's a lot, but when you start off with a $250 account, $20 a day adds up really quick. And I actually did that when I first started Forex. So it's just something to have as good practice, and that lets you know that you're not getting greedy. And I definitely try my best to not be greedy. Let's see here. Let's go over. Let's see, I'm on the 5-minute time frame. Let's switch this over. I do normally trade on the 5 and 15, but I will look at the other time frames for a good basis of what the trend is like. Now right here, that reminds me, with IG Forex and TradingView or other brokerage platforms, I know this one you can actually draw, like if you're doing a horizontal line for support and resistance. So I'm going to put this one right there. So that shows me, obviously it's approximate. This shows me that right now USD CAD is sitting on that support line. Now if it breaks down, then it's going to fall a good little bit until the next support, which looks to be approximately in this range. So, and these are minor supports. So it very well could drop to the lower 600s if it breaks that support. Now, if it doesn't, if it trades along it for a little bit and then hopefully goes up, then we'll be looking for the resistance, which, let's see here, on the 15-minute time frame. There we go. Let's move it over here. All right, it's going to be... Now, to do support and resistance, I look for the spots that it touches the most along the line. So, this right here, in this area, is going to be the resistance. So, we'll put another little horizontal line. Here we go. Yep, right in there. And this is just approximate. I'm not actually plotting where I want to see my support and resistance lines at. And normally I'd plot these on TradingView as well. But so we have right here, let's zoom in. Oh, it won't let me with my horizontal lines. There we go. All right. So, yep, that's actually pretty right on. This top horizontal line right here as the resistance, those candles right there are hitting right up against it, and it didn't break it, so that's why it fell to this support right here. So we could see another spike up to try and break that resistance, or we could see the fall. Kind of just depends on the news and what CAD is trading against the US dollar. Provided there's no inflation news for the United States, I do believe CAD should actually fall a little bit more, but I haven't checked. Okay, let's scroll back out. Actually, so with this, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. All right, there we go. Okay, so went over what Forex is, what a lot is. Pips, I know you heard me say pip earlier. Basically, a pip is how much it's going to move. So, let's see here. This right here, don't really like this. Okay. So with, let's say, 2100 to 2800. That right there there's 200 separating that right there, right? So you would think that would be 200 pips. Unfortunately, it's not. If it was, that would be amazing. That is actually going to be 20 pips. And the reason why this is each, like say 400 to 600, that is also 20 pips. And a pip is basically just a unit of measurement. So that's going to determine how much you make. So let's see, I have one lot at $10 per pip, and it does a 400 to 600 range. So that's 20 pips. So 20 times 10, that's $200 for a fairly small area of movement, being that one candle can go from, let's say, this red candle right here went from approximately 627 to, let's see here, 696. So that was about, we'll just round down and say 6 pips. Not bad. $60 for that one candle approximately. So to me, that's a good little chunk of money on a quick scalp. That's technically what I trade for, is I'll trade for 1, maybe 2 candles, depending on how fast or slow the market is moving. Which does remind me, the Forex market is actually the largest market in the world, being that the volume is over 6 trillion. That is enormous compared to any of the other markets, such as the New York Standard Exchange, the London market, any of them. They trade in millions and billions compared to trillions, which really says something about Forex. Let's see if there's anything else I can go over without making this too long of a video. I don't want to keep y'all all day. Let's see here. With pips, there are such things called pipettes, and it's basically a fractional of a pip. It's a 1/10. So basically just a smaller movement. I think that's actually a good little coverage for this first video on Forex. Like I stated earlier, please like and share this video if there's anything that I didn't go over that you would like to learn. I will be doing more videos on Forex and basically just easing y'all into this so that you don't get overwhelmed with too much information. I will see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.